Let's move on now. And the Director General of the Ghana Education Service, Professor Opoku Amankwa, says the GES has no reason to resist the use of some senior high schools as COVID-19 isolation centers once all safety precautions have been satisfied. At the launch of a national disinfection and fumigation exercise of all private and public senior high schools in the country, he stated he's uncertain about when schools in the country will reopen as the coronavirus pandemic rages on.
All of these workers getting ready to swing into action for the nationwide disinfection and fumigation exercise of various senior high schools in the country. Well, Professor Opoku Amankwa, who is the Director General of the Ghana Education Service, says this has become necessary to rid of bed bugs and also insulate the schools against the threat of COVID-19.
But this specific one, we are taking the opportunity to first do fumigation of the schools. The COVID-19 disinfection, as I indicated and the Minister equally indicated, is the second phase of what we'll be doing. Now, what happens is that the students are not in school yet. The fumigation, when you do, we are told that it takes a while before you can go into the schools. But with the one that they do for disinfection, within a day, you know, when the markets were done, they were done, the next day people were moving in. So our view is that we will rather prefer to do that much closer to reopening. So if everything goes down, then we say that next month we are reopening. You know that at least we have some 4 weeks to go. So what we will then plan is that we'll work with them, and then within that 4 weeks, we go and do that. As far as when to reopen the schools, it's for us. It's not in our hands now, and we just buy our time and then hope that these things will go within the shortest possible time. We need to also know that the COVID is not a national issue. It's a global issue. So even when we are ready, others might not be ready, and it may not be prudent for us to go ahead. But we are just hoping that within the shortest possible time, we'll get over this.
He says GES has given its blessings for its facilities to be used as isolation centers, but he maintains that the proper channel needs to be followed.
But this is a national issue. It is a national issue. The facility is a national facility. What we have said is that if it is going to be used, all the necessary precautions have to be taken. So, I mean, we have not asked that period, what do you call it, where teachers live is where these things will be done. There are classrooms out there which are not closer to teachers. There are dormitories which are not closer to teachers. Within the same compound, as we've been told, the virus travels within a very short period. And then again, when we are going to quarantine them, I'm not sure whilst on holidays now, teachers go around looking at the classrooms. They don't. You know, they are not supposed to do that. So I'm not sure the people who want to use there because they want a challenge for people. Nobody will do that. All the precautions will be taken, and they will be assured. There's a whole team that works on it, psychologists, everything, and then they will be assured that the right things are done. Once it is done, I think that should be okay.
Education Minister Opoku Amankwa has also been speaking.
We do know that bed bugs is not the only problem in our schools. We have bed bugs eating up students while they sleep and study. We have rodents and reptiles threatening students as they move about on campus. And we have COVID-19 lurking and waiting to pounce if we lose our guard. Interestingly, these three situations, or these three pests, or dangers, whether to do with reptiles, which I'm scared of, COVID-19, which frightens me, we need different chemicals to deal with them. It is not one chemical for all of the three I've said. But before the students go to school, we should understand that some of our schools are being used as hold-up bays for some people who are recovering or with coronavirus, or some people as temporary shelter. And before students get back into school, we have to ensure that we spray all those institutions against possible coronavirus. That would come. What we are here today is to launch our bedbug infestations fumigation program. This, like we've been told, will cover both public and private institutions in the second cycle space, and it will cover both day and boarding institutions in the second cycle space.
Still live on JoyNews Today with me, Daniel Daze. Coming up, Communication Ministry assures MTN and Vodafone working to help deal with pressure on data arising from the imposed restrictions. Details after the break. Stay with us.